creation and opportunities that abound here in Lagos. Of course, if you go through LSETF, you have your short way to getting opportunities and making use of those ones that you witness from them. My name is Taiwo Anthony, and I am your host this morning. Well, let's go straight into our conversation with my guest, letting you know who my guest is. First of all, this morning I have with me in the studio Adekunle Oyenekan, who is at Risk Management, Monitoring and Internal Control, LSETF. And this morning we're looking at Project 100K, Project 100,000, driving jobs and wealth creation across Lagos. But quickly, let me take this call. It's been persistent. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning. All right, a bit of technical issue there. Hello?
Hello, Temidayo.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning once again.
Yes, once again, please.
This is Adele. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and louder, but let's do this real fast because we have a program ongoing.
All right, yeah. Just a quick flash update on the Ifako Gudu corridor.
Okay.
So the construction of the expansion joint has been completed for those moving from Ifako and inwards toll gate.
Okay.
At this hour. So the construction firm, they begin the commence the removal of their equipment and the barricades on the road. So motorists will be experiencing slow-moving traffic because we have a lane moving for now as a result of the removal.
Okay.
The equipment and the barricade.
All right.
So, we'll keep you posted as events unfold on it. So, but they commence the removal now from Ogudu end. So they'll be removing it backward, Ifako.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it.
In it slow along the corridor for now.
Okay. Thank you. No
when
problem.
When it's completed, we'll keep you updated as well.
All right. Thank you. Adelaya, well done. For Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, this is to bring to your notice that there is completion of the construction work at the Ifako Gudu toll gate. And what is being done right now is the removal of equipment. So I want to say well done to everyone involved in this. And also thank you for the patience of motorists who had supplied that road. Right now, it is one lane that is available for motorists for them to continue their journey. And afterwards, we will have the updates when it's totally removed and we have good movements along that Ifako Gudu corridor. All right, let's go to our Celebrate Lagos. My guest is seated and ready for the conversation this morning. I said a topic of discussion is Project 100K, driving jobs and wealth creation across Lagos. And my guest in the studio is Adekunle Oyenekan, Ed Risk Management, Monitoring and Internal Control, LSETF. You are welcome to the program this morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and great to have you here. I once had you in the studio some time back.
Yes, that was last year.
Last year, right?
Yeah.
So it's been like a year now.
Yes.
Wow, you are welcome.
Anniversary.
Okay. All right, so you are welcome. So let's go to our topic of discussion this morning. But first of all, enlighten us on what you do, a bit of your role at LSETF. What is the actual role in which you cover at LSETF?
Okay, thank you very much. So again, my name is Adekunle. I'm the head of risk management at LSETF. So what I do for LSETF is just risk management. And it has become very important for us as an organization, and this cuts across different organizations, that risk management is something that we cannot ignore. And for the sustainability of the company and to ensure that for us at LSETF, what we intend to do, our mandate to create jobs, we actually do this. In carrying out this initiative, this project, there will be risk. So my job here is just to ensure that, as we intend to carry out these different projects, how am I mitigating some of these risks so that we are able to achieve our overall objective? Because at the end of the day, the objective is what drives us at LSETF.
Okay,
and
so
achieving this is...
So educate me, what are these risks that we're talking about?
So for us at LSETF, one of our great mandate is access to finance. And because we're giving loans to the people of Lagos State, to small businesses, one of the risks there is credit risk. So my job is to ensure that if I are giving a loan to a customer, a beneficiary, or an applicant, these businesses are able to pay back, because this money that we're giving to businesses in Lagos are also taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
So it's important for us that we're giving this money to people that we know are going to pay back.
Okay.
And it's important for us because given the fact that we're Lagos State, people have that notion that maybe it's free money or
Lagos
something.
has money.
Money, yeah, but it's important to let them understand that this is a loan. It's not grants, it's not free money, it's a loan. And assessment of the business has to be done. So once we do the assessment of the business, we say, okay, yes, this person can take this loan, then we extend the loan facility to them. So this is one of the risks that we face at LSETF, and one of the things that on the day-to-day I must ensure that we are covered on. Yes.
Let me digress a bit from what I have here.
Yeah.
Has there been a scenario where someone collects loan and jackpot?
Yes. And there have been many instances like that.
Give me an instance.
Yeah, so there was a time where the person applied for the loan, only for us to discover the person had traveled. But the beautiful thing about that is the system is now much more enlightened, whereby even if you leave the shores of the land, because of the credit bureau system, whereby every financial institution is obligated to submit the data. So it's a CBN ask whereby all financial institutions must submit the names of their customers who have taken facilities with them. And this is to make the credit system much more sanitized. So even if you leave the country or you think you are going to jackpot, take the money and go, if you leave the shore, you are about to leave, even the embassies check this thing and say, okay, you are owing this person. Go back and pay it. Yes, I even heard of a story recently of one of our beneficiaries who was trying to do something over in the UK, only for them to check and say, you are owing somebody in Nigeria. So they denied that person that access.
Okay.
So it's that deep.
So technology has gone to the part or to the extent whereby if you're owing and you think you're being smart with it by not paying back, you can easily be tracked.
Yes.
And it can also affect those who are trying to leave Nigeria.
True.
So if any smart move like that can jeopardize the efforts of applying for visa, being granted visa, and time to leave, and you're told, go back.
It'll be really painful after spending thousands and thousands on all those processes, only to be told that you're owing somebody 5,000 naira, and because of that you are denied. It's quite painful.
So for those who are with loan companies also doing business with LSETF, it's best to just be pure and transparent with what you do.
True.
When you borrow, you return so that it doesn't come back and haunt you in future.
True. Yes.
That's just word of advice I'm giving out. All right, let's go further. Now, given your role and how you given your role, how would you describe 2025 so far in terms of funds, impact, and program for wealth and job creation in Lagos?
So this year has been a very peculiar year for different reasons, but even with the challenges around, we've still been able to achieve great numbers. As I said earlier, one of our key mandates is access to finance. And this is very important, especially in this climate whereby the MPR is still at a high rate of 27%. So access to finance for us is key, which is one thing that we've continually pushed. It's important to also note that our interest rate is 9% per annum. And if you want to just do the quick math, is 9% divided by 12. That gives you what we pay back monthly. So we've been able to sustain that even in this climate. Another thing that we've been able to achieve in this year is our business support. It's not enough for us to just give these loans to businesses. We've also observed that many of these businesses need more than just the capital. They actually need knowledge, how to run the business. So let me give you an example. So recently, we gave a loan to a beneficiary who has business and is doing very well. Unfortunately, this business doesn't have insurance. Something happens and the business is out.
Went down.
Yeah, so this is some of the things that we also educate business owners through our business support program. So it's not enough to just take the loan. You must also understand the different dynamics. Are you doing insurance? Do you understand your books? Are you also paying back as you should? Because people just think, as I've taken, nobody will know. So all those things are some of the things we've achieved this year. Another incredible one is our in terms of our tech system. We have this program we call a female founders program, and it's basically empowering the young ladies or the women in tech who have knowledge, who have skill, who have
the know-how.
And things that they've produced to sell. Entrepreneurs, yes, in the tech space, who need investors, who need people that would invest in their business, invest in their ideas. So what we did with this program, we brought a set of ladies who are in the tech space, who have ideas, who have businesses, and we brought investors and funders also, and brought them into the same room, so that if the lady pitch their ideas, they see an investor is going to invest in them immediately.
Wow.
Also improving our mandate of empowering everybody. It's not just about the business, the person selling consumable down the street. It's also people in the tech space who want to build the next tech product that is going to transform and change the landscape of not only Nigeria but even the world. So some of the things we've done this year.
I would say beautiful work LSETF is doing, and well done. So with what you've just said, it's more like you are a middleman for the entrepreneur and for investors. You are bringing them together through your platform and letting both of them see how they can work together and enhance the business. I would say great work.
So just about the access.
That you have been doing great work. All right, so recently LSETF launched a campaign called Project 100K. Now, what is it all about, and what inspired this ambitious initiative?
Okay, so it's still tied to our core mandate of creating jobs in Lagos State, having the access, and this is just an avenue to amplify it even further, so that people understand that yes, it's not just we're not just a government agency who is just sitting down there, but there's a lot that we can do for you. So this initiative is just to also emphasize and make people understand that yes, we are here to serve you. And this project is just basically the things we've been doing in the past, but in a much more amplified way, giving it a new look, making people to understand and bring it to people's awareness that yes, we are here for you. We are here to give you access to finance. We are not forgetting you. We know that businesses are struggling now because of capital.
Yes.
So even the woman down the streets that needs as little as 50,000, who might not be able to access it because of different documentations or because the fintechs might be asking for the arm and the leg, we are here to serve you, and we are going to do that as quickly as possible. The other thing that is also linked to this is giving employers and employees their access also. So in part of this initiative, we're also speaking with employers to say, okay, yes, do you have vacancies? We have people that we've trained through our employability program. They've been well equipped, we've tested, they're trusted. Some have even gone for some sort of internship. So do you have people, you have spaces, we have people to also give to you, so that we're also empowering those also looking for jobs, those who are just sitting at home, not knowing the next thing to do. We also have the employability program. So you don't know what to do next, then we have a list of programs that you can come into, different trainings, either in tech or in business. Just choose the one that you want. So it's more of an amplification of what we've been doing in the past, and also to let people know that yes, there is more that you can have access to. All you need to do is just come to LSETF.
Like I wanted to pick up on that and say this is just like you picking up the microphone or the megaphone and saying, come to us, we are here for you. LSETF is here and waiting for you, Lagosians. What are you doing? Why are you sitting at home and saying there is no money, there is no work, when you can come to us and we can point you in the right direction of where to go and get things done entrepreneurially? You know, you want to get your hands on, you want to get some work to do, we have the right people who have the idea and they are into this business. You come to one plain book and all that, and we can point you in the right direction. And I also want to ask, this is off our question now, is it coming to LSETF, is it meant for Lagosians, not just Lagos residents alone, but for those who are Lagos indigene, or it is open to all Lagosians?
So as long as you live in Lagos State and you do business in Lagos State, it's open to you. All we need to know is that you are a registered Lagos resident. So there's a lateral ID that is needed for this that says, yes, even though I'm from another state, as long as I'm doing my business here and I identified with this with the state, yes, you can also have access to this. Okay. So it's not just for indigents of Lagos State, but also residents also. So
at the point of registration, is there any payments attached to registering and working with LSETF?
All you need to do is just either you walk into any of the local government areas and just meet the staff on ground, or you go to the website. It's free, completely free.
Okay. So we're still calling on Lagosians, especially the young people, the young minds who have so much, you have the idea, but you don't know how to channel it. You can reach out to LSETF and they would point you in the right direction. They're just there to ensure that we have more and more youths engaged and employed and, making things work well in Lagos. And for you not to sit and say Lagos State government is not working well, they are working now. They are calling out to you to come. Come to us. Let us point you in the right direction. Let us help you grow. Let us help you start your business. Let's help get things in motion for you. And you will be surprised the number of people that have been, helped through this platform, the number of people who have participated through this platform. You will be so surprised. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Let's quickly take the traffic update that we have for you at this time. A quick look at the Ejigbo axis says traffic is busy from Jakande Gate to Ukiafa at the moment, and that's due to road construction ongoing. We have traffic managers on ground managing traffic situation. Also, we got a call from our traffic control room letting us know that the Fakogudu axis, the work has been completed. Remember, construction and expansion joint work has been taking place around that axis for quite a while, but now the work is completed. And what we are waiting for is the removal of equipment on the road. But presently, it is one lane that is open for motorists to ply through. But once the removal of the equipment is done, they would let us know, and will also inform you that, it is total freedom and the road is good to ply. Accelerate Lagos on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
This program is brought to you by the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund.
Accelerate Lagos on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. If you have any question, you as a young person listening to us, if you have question on how to reach them at LSETF, you can reach us right now in the studio and have a conversation with my guest. The number is 09153877127, 09153877127, or you are a parent listening to us right now and you think your child have the skill and would want to reach out to LSETF and you do not know how about you connect with us and my guest will point you in the right direction on how to go about it. Let's just ensure that our young ones are very engaged with one work or the other. It's not just about the classroom. It is about what your hand can do and what you can set out to achieve. And LSETF is a platform for you to connect such together. If you have a business already and you need those who can partner and fund you, LSETF have them covered. And if you are a greenhorn, you're just new, you don't know what to do and how to go about it, LSETF also have you covered. Now let's move on with my question. Now, who is this initiative primarily targeted? That's the 100K project right now. Who is it targeting and what kind of opportunities can people start to access through it?
Okay, so the first set of people it's targeting are the business owners. So as I said earlier, the woman down the street who doesn't have access to finance, she's our major target, or he's our major target. So the business owners. Mm-hmm. The second targets are those who are looking to be employed. As I said earlier, also we're having discussion and we've had discussions with employers to ensure that once we get those that have been trained, we can immediately put them into those jobs. So these are the two major target audience. Also to ask for employers who also have vacancies to also reach out so that we can also share it with our network of people who need this employment, who need to get something doing.
Okay, so you have said that the woman down the streets, the man down the streets, they are your target. But I have a question here on WhatsApp, and it says, is there an age limitation to those who can come into LSETF? I'm 16 and would want to learn something.
So the age limit is 18, but this person can still apply so that we can know what the person wants to learn, but he needs his guardian to be part of this application process, because he's still a minor in the eyes of the law. So we need his guardian to also be in this application process, so that if there are anything that we need, because there are some forms that will need to be signed, some things need to be executed. So the guardians can also be part of this process, so that such a person can also enjoy and benefit from what we offer. Okay,
well said. Well, the age limit for you to start up officially is 18, but if you're a minor who is interested in learning, you can come with your guardians and they will help you, your guardian will help you do the necessary application, documentation, and give approval that yes, you can be with LSETF to learn whatever it is your heart desire. The number to reach us in the studio this morning is 091-5387-7127, or you want to send a message on 0809-9120-777. That is the number for you to reach us in the studio this morning. It is Accelerate Lagos on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, brought to you by LSETF, which is Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. They are the one sponsoring this program and letting you know, as a Lagosian, you can come to us. We will help you, especially for those who want to learn, or if you are a business owner and you need someone to help you, connect you to the right people here in Lagos. LSETF has that covered for you, and it is free.
Yes, it's free.
It is very free. You are not paying anything for you to be on their platform. It is free for you to come on board. So beyond Project 100K, now how is LSETF supporting entrepreneurs who make a large part of our economy in ways that go beyond just access to finance? What are the other things that is being offered?
So one of the major things that is being offered is education, and I can't stress this enough. Many businesses, yes, are doing well. Yes, they understand the dynamics of the business, but there are still other things they need to understand. As we started off with, risk management is something that many businesses don't even understand. They see it as, okay, yes, we'll be fine, and they just continue. Another one is insurance. And there are many more like that, which would not only help the business thrive now, but will make them sustainable in 5-10 years' time. So these are some of the other things that we offer, and it's all under our business support unit. And this is open also to all business owners. All they need to do is sign up for it, and they have access to a library of knowledge and of people. So we even have our volunteer network, and these are top people in their own industry, in their own activities, in their own sectors. And the whole idea is to bring people who have gone ahead of us in business or in whatever field, so that they serve as mentors to people that, okay, yes, I just want to, I'm in this line of business, or I'm in this phase in my business. What do I need to do? We have this mentor that goes, okay, yes, you are here now. You need to do this and this to move to the next level.
But is it not just buying and selling?
It's not.
Why do I need a mentor?
It's not about buying and selling, because as we've come to understand, things change very rapidly. So if we are not in tune with what is happening, then something might just go wrong. So someone that is into, say, food or tomato, for example, you need to be aware what is going on. It's not just about going to the nearest market to buy your good. You must also understand the chain. If there's a break from the farm down in the north, something is going to affect your business, and you might suffer for it. But if one is prepared, if you have that mindset, okay, yes, it's not about just the customer that is coming to buy, but even the business. How do I make it much more sustainable, so that, because many business, from what we've observed, many people are just in the business for survival. But at some point,
or let me inject there, or because my neighbor is doing it, my friend is doing it, and she's making money. So
and it looks good.
Yes, and it looks good.
So, but it's not just enough to say, okay, yes, it looks good, but you also want to understand the business dynamics, so that you don't get to a point whereby it looks good on the surface, but the person that is doing it knows far more than is even showing or telling you. So one needs to go back and learn and say, okay, what is this business about? What are the ups, what are the downs, what are the seasonalities in it? Who are my suppliers? What happens to them? If something happens to my supplier, what happens to my business? So all those things are some of the things that many people, and we try to also teach our business owners in our program, so that it's not just about the selling on Monday or Tuesday, it's about even what happens after and behind.
Hey, well said, and well done to LSETF. Time check in the studio is 10:50. Accelerate Lagos on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Are you a parent listening to us? Some schools are at home right now. I think some particular school just went on strike, and you have your children, your nephews, your nieces who are at home doing nothing. How about you connect them to LSETF, where they can learn something tangible even before going back to school, or even while they are in school, they are learning, and they are also in school. Before they are done, they are their own boss. They are standing on their feet, and they have mentors who will guide their steps on day to day, how they are moving and how business is going. Well, we're just telling you that this is an opportunity that you should not waste. This is an opportunity for you to grab. You're not paying anything to join LSETF and be on their board. It is free and free for you. Let me quickly take this traffic update. It is from the Maryland Ikeja axis that says men of Lagos State's drain dock that are parking the drainage on the road along Obakround beside Ikeja. However, vehicular movement from Kodesha towards Obakround is slow. Only small vehicles can have access to Obakround, while articulated vehicles cannot. Personnel very much on ground, controlling traffic and ensuring you are able to move on. Again, the location is Maryland Ikeja GRA, where we have men of the Lagos State drain dock that are packing drainage, and so their activities is affecting movements of motorists. Also, Ejibu Access says traffic is busy from Jakande Gates to Kiafa at the moment, and due to road reconstruction ongoing, traffic managers on ground managing the traffic situation. All right, Accelerate Lagos is what you are listening to, and in the studio with me having this discussion is Adekunle Oyenekan, who is Head Risk Management and Monitoring and Internal Control of LSETF. And together, we have been discussing on the project 100K driving jobs and wealth creation across Lagos. So this project targets 100,000 young Lagosians.
Yes.
Or by creating 100,000 jobs for Lagosians. Which of it?
Okay. So we're targeting creating 100,000 jobs for Lagosians. And this cuts across whether those in business who wants to start businesses, or who are in business and want to scale, or those who are looking for paid employment.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
those are in these three different buckets. We are breaking it down, and the overall target is 8,000 jobs.
Oh, wow.
100,000.
Well said.
Jobs, yes.
Okay, so how is LSETF now ensuring that residents, especially underserved communities, are aware of this project? Apart from coming to Traffic Radio, what are the other platforms in which you are making use of to ensure that communities, underserved communities, are aware of the project 100K and how they can fully participate?
Okay. So one thing that we are doing differently with this.
Okay, someone wants to talk to you and said I should call the number again. The number is 091 53877127. 09153877127. That is the number for you to reach us in the studio. We have about 6 minutes for us to go, and you can reach us in the studio, or Adekunle will call out the number for you to call, so that you can talk to them as LSETF. Before we just do that right now, because this person says, I am a driver looking for a driving job.
Okay, so for that person, you would need to call us. So the number to call is 081 7777 0874.
Again?
I'll take that again.
Yeah.
081 7777 0874.
Okay, so I hope you got that number. You can call the number. Someone at the other end from LSETF will be able to speak to you and help you through in connecting to someone who has an opportunity for you, or how you can also be helped and enhanced in the best way they can. LSETF, that's what they do, enhancing and creating opportunity for Lagosians. As we round off on the program, beyond LSETF, beyond Project 100K, how is LSETF supporting entrepreneurs who make up a large number of economy and go beyond just financing? Have we talked about that? Okay. Now, are there other LSETF programs or initiatives currently running that listeners should know about or look forward to?
Yeah, so we have different programs in our different programs. The Lagos Innovates, which caters to those in the tech ecosystem, that is also ongoing. Our loan products also ongoing. Our business support unit is also reaching out to different businesses in the states, or if you need support in whatever way or form, that is also ongoing. But for us at this moment, the top of mind for us is to bring people to the knowledge that of this 100K, our project 100K jobs, so that they are aware of what we're trying to drive, and we bring them into the room as quickly as possible. So you asked something about how we even getting them into the room. Something that we're trying to do differently is to have them come to the local government.
Okay, I was going to say that I should talk about the local government area thing again.
Yeah, so we have different local governments within the state, but because we do not want people going far and wide, we've tried to cluster it in different local government, so that once they come in there, there are officers on ground to attend to them as quickly as possible.
So when they get to, let's say, Ojudu...
So the list of local government, if I can just share that.
Would you be able to do that in 2 minutes?
Yes, I can. So first is Shomolu, Ikeja, Koshofe, Ikorodu, Alimosho, Surulere, and Ajeromo Iferodun.
Okay,
so if you get to these locations today, even now, you will see officers there and you'll be attending to.
Also, all they need to do when they get to the local government is to ask for the LSETF office.
Yes, and they'll be attended to.
Okay, so you've heard it. For those local governments in which he mentioned, you have to, when you get there, just mention that you want to get to the office of the LSETF, and the officers on ground will certainly attend to you and be able to help you. Okay, so thanks for the number switched off. It said the number is switched off. That's the number.
Okay, so there's another one then. So there are two numbers.
Okay, please go ahead.
I called one. So 020 17000945.
Again.
020 17000945.
Okay, 020.
Yes.
Not 080 070.
020.
020.
Yes. And if you can also reach us on our social media handles. So we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at LSETF.
Okay.
You can also go to our website at lsetfng. So you can go to our website, which is lsetf.ng.
Okay.
Same thing for our social media handles
across
lsetf.ng.
.ng,
yes.
Okay, someone will also.
Yes.
So once you go on the sites, you will certainly get a response if you chat them up, and you can also call the number. Please call the numbers again before we go. Even the one that is switched off both sides, so that.
Okay. So the second one, I'll go to the second one. 020 17000945.
Okay.
The first one is 081 77770874.
Okay, well said. You will take advantage of those opportunities abound at LSETF. This is where we'll be saying goodbye. Adekunle Oyenekan has been my guest in the studio this morning, and we have looked at the topic Project 100K driving jobs and wealth creation across Lagos State. All you have to do is reach out to LSETF across social media, and do someone will reach out to you, or the local government around you. You mentioned Shomolu, Ikeja, which are the other parts? Koshofe,
Ikorodu, Alimosho, Surulere, and Majorami Faludo.
So those local government areas, reach out to them, and someone is waiting to attend to you. Thank you so much, Adekunle, for coming in and making this a wonderful conversation. My name is Semidayo Anthony. Accelerate Lagos returns next week Wednesday for another opportunity that abounds with LSETF, being Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. Till then, have an amazing time. God bless you.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station?